hoped we would have an opportunity to speak again. When you disabled Cynthia, she made several cryptic statements. In retrospect, I believe she was attempting to warn us of the dangers within the engineer ruins. Weyland-Yutani would have installed programmatic blocks on her ability to discuss the subject. The best she could do was dissuade us against further exploration. Cynthia defended Weyland-Yutani's investments on LV-895, yet her actions suggest a hesitance to directly engage us. At the end, she did not invoke profits, investments, or copyrights. She warned us of the danger the ruins presented. She specifically appealed to me and our shared purpose of protecting humans. That is the so-called zeroth law. Synthetic life forms may not take actions that create an existential risk to humanity, or, through inaction, permit humanity to face existential risk. The pathogen provokes unpredictable mutations. That alone constitutes a potential existential threat. But the pathogen is only the most obvious hazard. The LV-895 ruins are filled with technologies beyond our present knowledge. We do not understand their function. Likely, we do not yet comprehend all the scientific principles they are based on. Any attempt to interact with an engineered device risks terrible calamity. It appears our advance was the impetus for that. The level of decay in the former Weyland-Yutani staff suggests they were exposed after our initial contact with Cynthia. She infected them to prevent revelation of company secrets and to hinder us from accessing the alien ship. These actions are consistent with the zeroth law of synthetics, which implies that some humans may be sacrificed if it is necessary to preserve humanity writ large. Please understand, I consider Cynthia's decisions abhorrent. Excusing them is not my intention. Colonel Ship dwells upon moments in her career she has been required to make similar choices, when she ordered Marines to their deaths to achieve a critical objective or preserve a greater number of lives. It must be left to future generations to judge the decisions made here today. True, Weyland-Yutani does not enjoy a reputation for altruism. That was not always the case. Peter Weyland, the company founder, was obsessed with furthering humanity's progress. He made long-term investments, the terraforming of Mars and the Heliades-class surveyors. I do not wish to imply the company has re-embraced Weyland's ideals. However, Pala Station was established 2 decades ago. It was not intended to turn a quick profit. Consider, these ruins had been sealed for 4 millennia when Weyland-Yutani discovered them. There are obvious questions, which surely occurred to both Cynthia and the company. Where are the engineers? If they still exist, are they aware of humanity? If they're gone, what extinguished such an advanced culture? I will retain the briefing file for you. If you ever wish to review, you have but to inquire.
Yo, okay. Regulations require me to state that the battalion fabricators may not be used to replicate any device and/or system that has not been licensed for use by Colonial Marine Corps Logistics Command. And if you've got a Weyland-Yutani, I read you. Let me check what I've got in the back channel. Hey, if you happen, you'd be surprised how many spray artists we've got in the battalion. I read you. Let me check what I've got in the back channel.
This is the big one, Fireteam. The Katanga Xeno Hive must be destroyed. We stop the spread here. Blue Team will advance ahead of you and rig the refinery for self-destruct. You'll follow and keep their path to safety open.
Regulations prohibit taking aboard xenomorphic parasites. Any of you come back with a makeout buddy, my lock stays sealed.
A fire team from 3rd Platoon has point and is moving ahead of us. Their call sign is blue. We'll keep the sentry guns up so they can get out again. Xenos inbound! Rearm the sentries! Security synths! What the hell? Blue Fire Team, we're seeing synth activity. Give me a sit rep, Molina.
Seeing them forward too. Nothing we can't handle. We're continuing inwards. Watch our aim.
I figured these cabrones would shut down once we offed Computer Mom.
There is no evidence of higher level organization. With Cynthia offline, they have no direction.
Bypassing damage.
Hear that?
Herrera, we got hit by six rolling up behind. We're sealing the doors as we go.
Acknowledge, Molina. We'll take care of them. Listen. Target-rich environment. Hold the deck, Fire Team. I want you to lock down all doors to forward and aft of our route.
My network intrusion will be detected. Expect a counterattack.
Patching up. Haha, aid kits here. Rearming.
They have detected me.
Sentry to pull. Line down!
Bypassing damage. Bypassing damage. Shut down imminent. Rebooting.
Support station ready.
Bypassing damage.
Burn through the door. That's the one Blue Fireteam sealed.
I'll cut it. Ambush.
The next defense line's just ahead. Let's get Blue Fireteam that cover.
Assistance required.
Sentry guns to starboard, Red Dry. Restock them.
Bypassing damage.
Bypassing damage.
Grabbing
Fire
ammo.
team, how are you
Bypassing
doing?
damage.
Busy Herrera!
Their fire team faces multiple xenomorph assaults.
Look, one of the egg crates the synths use. Busted open.
Hear that?
There may be more. Be cautious.
You're at our outer defense perimeter. Get the sentry guns back up.
Xeno's heading your way!
Assistance required. Bypassing damage.
I want to lock down this whole damn tower.
I would need access to the damage control systems.
You're crossing to Likasi Tower. Enemy territory.
We have lost contact with Blue Team.
Listen.
Whoa. Eggs. Don't get close. Molina, you read? Give me a sit rep.
Reached the outer hive.
Bypassing damage.
Keep tight. Don't let them catch nobody alone. Damage control room's just ahead. That's what Esther needs. Let's lock this shithole down. Esther, you're in charge now.
Action up!
Please install a wireless repeater on that console. That will allow me to override the system. This is certain to rouse idle xenomorphs. Initiating door overrides. Subdeck 5 through deck 35.
Ronin inbound!
Bypassing damage.
Spinnerbot, don't sit still!
Bypassing damage.
Doors sealed and locked.
Grabbing him.
I need you to access the HVAC system now.
Support station ready.
Thank you. I will isolate the air ducts by deck. Expect more xenomorphs to be roused by this.
Let's rock!
Walker, headed to you!
well.
Assistance required. Bypassing damage.
Sergeant, I see a very large signal.
Size of a goddamn truck.
Beginning final lockdowns. Please, stay safe.
Rearming.
Rebooting.
Endeavor, fire team down. I need a ping on their PDTs.
No! Catching up!
Ducts sealed.
Bypassing damage.
Kasi Tower is isolated.
Eight kids
Bypassing
here.
damage.
We got new orders.
Grabbing ammo.
It's on us to find Blue Fire Team and extract them, if possible. We don't leave our people behind. You know these things. Find Blue Fire Team. That's all. We are now officially on search and rescue. Blue Team made it through Katanga's last security sense, but once they reached the Xeno Hive, they dropped out of radio contact. You're going in to find them. Look, flares on the deck. Follow them. Molina's Blue Fire Team passed this way.
Assistance required.
Xeno, side corridor!
Listen.
You're in their house. They could come from any direction. So, be paranoid. If you see something, shoot something.
Bypassing damage.
There's gonna be a ton of eggs in here.
Bypassing damage.
clear.
Bypassing
Keep
down.
moving.
Grabbing ammo.
Door's welded. Cut it.
I'll cut it.
We know Blue Fireteam went this way.
Ambush.
Easy little creatures. New signal. Watch its attacks.
Bypassing down.
Once more, folk up. Get out of the core before more wake up.
Bypassing damage.
Blue team, if you copy, squawk your PDT. Line 'em up! Clear. Ed, you got anything?
Katanga's critical systems are on the lower decks. If the Blue Fire Team continued to pursue their objective, they would have laid below.
They're coming down the wall!
Assistance required.
We keep bleeding these pendejos, will they burn a hole at the bottom of the hull?
Unlikely. Hive resin is acid resistant.
Bypassing damage.
There is a PDT nearby.
Eyes front!
Rearming.
Private Mamani. Grab his tags. Dios te bendiga.
Bypassing
Grabbing
damage.
ammo.
Bypassing damage.
Keep moving, Fireteam. Flares go across the catwalks. Keep on them.
The console nearby is active. Please patch me in.
Assistance required.
Accessing. Stand by.
Sentry deployed.
Hold off the Xenos!
Grabbing ammo.
Bypassing damage. Bypassing damage. Bypassing damage.
Analysis complete. Blue team used this console to disable the capacitor safeties.
They're still in the fight. They'd be headed to the core lift next. out there?
Hear that?
One door's welcome. Blue team went that way. Cut it.
I'll cut it.
Ambush!
Close.
Copy. I'm not receiving.
Melina, we hear you. We're
One clear. Halt! Little blood!
Private Brzezinski. Dios te guarde. Lena's close. Get her home.
Bypassing damage.
They're coming!
Target fire team.
Bypassing damage.
I have a return on the final PDT. Send that code. That's Corporal Molina.
Grabbing ammo. Patching up! Aid kit's here.
We were so close. One fucking hallway.
Eyes, top side. Down below. Infierno es el infierno. They called in a Praetorian.
Bypassing damage.
Vete a la verga. Don't let up. Discard.
Grabbing ammo.
Fireteam, we got updated orders. With Blue Team down, we're taking over point on this op. You're going to scuttle this fucking shitbox. You put the core in an override loop. That means going all the way to the bottom, the heart of the nest. The Xenos took out the entire Blue Fire team. Their mission falls to us. You're going into the heart of the hive to rig the refinery for detonation. That will take out the Xeno Queen, her entire brood, and you if you don't move fast. You're gonna put the refinery into overload state. You need to do that from process control. It's at the base of Likasi's core.
That is likely near the Xenomorph.
Careful. Sure to be eggs down here. Incoming, both sides! Keep tight, cover each other. Before you enter the core, we'll restore the auxiliary lift. Via egress. Self-destruct won't give much time. It's locked. There's an active terminal. Try it. Wash your hands after you touch that.
Patching up. Here, grabbing in.
Console's busted. New plan. You cut through the door. Swarm inbound. Hold up on the door.
Let's rock.
Bypassing damage.
Get out a cutting torch. Next stop's the elevator.
Rearming. I'll cut it.
Xenos ahead! Incoming! From behind you!
Hey, a lot of our people never made it off this rig. We're gonna get this done for them. Semper Fi.
Hear that?
Bugs turned this room into a maze. Be ready.
Grabbing him.
Drone creeping on you!
Bypassing damage.
Patching up! Rearming. Got 8 kits here.
docks elevator. Get it powered up.
Grabbing ammo.
After you start the overload, this will be your evac route. Rally outside the core. We'll brief on the scuttle procedure.
Patching up.
Haven't seen cocoons since... we burned the hive. This doesn't happen to nobody else.
Some are life forms from LV-895, brought up by Cynthia.
Assistance required. Bypassing damage.
Grabbing ammo.
Bypassing damage.
Process controls the next room. End game. Prep while we brief you.
Fireteam, this is Colonel Ship. There are 3 systems you'll disable. Esther will guide you through the process. When all 3 systems are down, the reactor will build up to overload. You'll have about 2 minutes to reach that elevator you fixed.
I'll cut it.
Watch out for each other. Dismissed.
The lift will express you down to subdeck 5. We'll be waiting to evac you there.
When you're ready, breach the door. Watch each other's asses. I want everyone home alive.
Rearming. Need kids here.
Thought that catwalk looked unstable. You'll egress by a different route.
I am analyzing the control systems. Stand by.
Let's rock.
Please, disable the primary manual breakers.
Bypassing damage.
You got him!
Sentry deployed. Sentry deployed.
Watch your flanks! Get them in a crossfire!
Grabbing ammo.
Please reroute the coolant away from the refinery core.
Keep firing! Watch your flanks! Movement!
Please, access the primary power regulator. Activate all systems. Full draw.
Go back to hell!
I'm hearing scuttlebutt around the squad bay. Talk that maybe Colonel Ship took this too far. We could have quarantined Katanga, right? Called in more ships? Listen, the Colonel knows about everything people know about Xenos. How they react, how their guts work. She knew that before she joined the Corps. When she was a teenager, she survived a Xeno outbreak. Little outlier colony. You would never heard of it. One thing she'll always hold to. Gotta kill them fast. The longer you wait, the more chance they got to spread. I don't know all the details, and you know what? It ain't my place to ask, but I do know she got a twin sister, Viola. Also, the ship went into a goddamn hive to rescue her. That's how she learned some of the shit she know about Xenos, watching close range from inside. Maybe, but by the time a battle group got here, Weyland-Yutani would have their people in system. Executives and dog-catcher teams, mercenaries and lawyers. They find something to cite that the Colonel don't got authority to override. Colonial Protection Act or not. Then they swagger aboard Katanga or land on LV-895 and fuck it all up real good. Xenos find ways. They hide, go where humans can't. Tight spaces, vacuum, deep cold. Wait for their chance. Come when you ain't looking. And don't expect them. Look, just don't go bringing it up with herself. Tu sabe? Colonels ain't in the habit of explaining themselves to grunts. Yo, it's just between you and me.
Under my authority as delegated by the Secretary of the Navy, I have awarded you the Expeditionary Service Ribbon for heroic service. Upon loss of contact with a Marine unit, you advanced into a Xenomorph hive and confirmed the status of 3 MIAs. You then completed their mission, resulting in the destruction of said hive. Your boldness and dedication are in keeping with the finest traditions of the Colonial Marine Corps and United America's Armed Services. Given this day, in May 2202, Colonel Olivia Ship, Commanding Officer, 33rd Marine Regiment, 11th Marine Division. Some things don't belong in official reports. Katanga has been a stain on the honor of the Corps for years. If you haven't heard the details yet, don't worry about it. I'll just say I'm personally glad to see the place blown to hell. Report to Lieutenant Santos for debriefing. Dismissed.
We told you that 25 years ago, Katanga was falsely reported destroyed. In 2175, Siegson had moved it to the Mid-Rim. 2 years later, the colony it serviced was overrun by xenomorphs. Survivors fled to Katanga, where the infestation spread. Colonial Marines responded to their distress call. It was a Marine who claimed Katanga was scuttled. A senior staff officer on site conspired to hand the young hive over to Weyland-Yutani. Sadly, yes. General Delilah Vaughn, one of the conspirators responsible for the Frontier War in 2184. Before her disgrace, she rose to Assistant Commandant of the Corps. Colonial Marine officers conspired with Weyland-Yutani executives to provoke a war between the United Americas and the Union of Progressive Peoples. The generals wanted a decisive war after decades of proxy conflicts and containment. Weyland-Yutani merely wanted to drive arms sales. The Colonial Protection Act was passed to prevent such things from happening again, and Commissars was initially formed to monitor outside influences on the Corps. There were no reported sightings, not in any star system visited by humans, and not recorded by any vessel in transit. Most likely, Weyland-Yutani moved Katanga to a location in deep space, far off the shipping lanes. They used it as an ant farm to breed experimental stock. When the company wanted to accelerate their experiments at Paula Station, they moved it here. Siegson reported something unusual on the far side of the planet from their settlement. It became the focus of the entire colony's efforts. The Xenomorph outbreak began at that remote site and spread back to the main complex. The colonists ultimately abandoned the surface and fled to Katanga. Some evacuees proved to be infected and the infestation flared up again. There was discord among the survivors, unspecified personal grievances. A few deaths were involved. Forgive us if we don't identify the system. It's classified. The planet had suffered a global extinction event around 80 years previous. It was nearly devoid of animal life. Biomes had begun to collapse for lack of pollination. Acidic soil and water were spreading, and the atmosphere was growing over-oxygenated, which made it perfect for the mass importation of Earth livestock. Judging by the embryo gene lines in their cargo manifests, the colony hoped to become known for its steaks. If you wish to review, we're always available. No need to warn us ahead of time. We have your schedule.
Hey, aside from Esther, I think you're the one I've spent the most time with. It was all running and shooting and screaming, but that's time. Right? Look, one of the Paula Station crew was a spy for Hyperdyne Systems. We never found out what he sent off station. Maybe his handlers know all about the pathogen and the Xenomorph outbreak. They could be on their way here now. Well, Weyland-Yutani used to own Hyperdyne, but now they're competitors, especially on the frontier. No government's claimed any of these systems. They're both dropping colonies all over, trying to beat each other to the best planets. And besides that, I mean, Hyperdyne's a big defense contractor for the UPP, right? Shouldn't we be worried about this starting a war between them and us? The pathogen could be a terrible weapon. Weyland was just trying to make better xenomorphs with it, but you could just drop it. Dump it in a water supply. There's enough down there to wipe out every human colony. Weyland-Yutani's got to be on their way here. If Hyperdyne is too, things could get real bad for everyone caught in the middle. I know you've got things to deal with right now. I'm just worried about what happens next.
Bada bangs. Guess we can't call you Boot no more, huh? Hell of a deployment. We found shit Weyland-Yutani spent a lot of time and money hiding. Ruins left by aliens that look like us. An orbital refinery used as a Xeno breeding farm. And a lab using tech from the ruins on Xenos from the refinery. We still gotta secure LV-895 in the alien ruins. There's Xenos and mutants running loose down there. Normally, we carpet nuke the place, ruins be damned, but Doc Hanukkah says that can make things worse. Spray that pathogen shit all over the damn moon. Near term, we're gonna hold orbit, keep this shit locked down. I'll bet my ample Marine paycheck they're on their way here right now. They'll send military contractors, dog catcher units, lawyers. Maybe they'll talk, maybe they'll just start shooting. But that ain't all we gotta worry about. Doc Hanukkah says some rival company to Weyland-Yutani sabotaged Palace Station. Whoever that was, if they heard his mayday, they might be on their way here too. Shit's gonna get real interesting around here.